Finally! Okay, we really are good now. Jankies, man. Okay, I really don't want to catch up that fast. Oh, dear lord. And it is Portuguese Malians. Come on, sweet cheeks, we're good. We're good now. And, like I said, BacT did go for Portuguese as his #1 pick, and Belgium started pretty fast and decided to go for a Malian, so BacT going for the weaker Civ approach, and Belgium going for Malians on his end, so he's starting pretty strong. And both the TCs are right next to each other on the map. Oh boy, oh boy. BacT is up towards the left-hand side of the dock, and Belgium has docked to the north. We're just kind of going too fast for the 9 speed is just ridiculous. You just miss too many things, especially when the TCs are so close to each other. You don't really want to miss any info, but oh god, this is not a good starting position from Belgium whatsoever. Sorry, just quickly responding to a DM there from a player that's not too happy about some things. Quite frankly, I couldn't give a rat's ass for things, but yeah, all good. Okay, let's just bring us down to normal time now. I don't know if we're pretty much caught up with BacT and Belgium. I can't envision us being too far off, right? But oh god, it's going to be a real race to feudal age now. So Belgium is up super fast. Around about the 9-minute mark, you can click up around about 17-18 pop quite comfortably with Malians, but considering his position here, that he's totally walled in towards the back, it's very nice. But Malians are, that fast feudal play is just super, super good. And BacT's not too far behind. Just after 10 minutes, did go up with 21 pop. Now, we'll see how the game progresses here. There is a stone, or there's actually 2 piles of stone available for BacT in theory. Belgium's already on the gold, and a barracks coming up for Belgium. We'll see if he does want to add some archers. I mean, archers aren't the most common thing on Nomad, generally because of the distance you get between players, right? There's no guarantee that you're going to be this close. Sometimes you'll get a TC here, and a TC over there, and in those instances, it's really not good to be going for archers. Archers isn't a game plan you can really come into Nomad for. Okay, Belgium going for BacT, not coming to second Belgium, but he has got 1, 2 docks. Does he see where BacT's is? I'm guessing he did lose something there, so should do, but he still continued to scout the edge of the shoreline. Rest of the map looks very good. I'm guessing BacT does know. Yeah, looks like he lost some ships or sheeps, whatever here. Does have 2 docks, and he's about to get into feudal age 2. But Belgium, he's got a good minute head start. That's about how long it takes for a fire. Oh my god, pathing, man. That's how long it takes for a bit of fire galley to produce, so it's a nice head start. Getting 2 ahead is always very good. And it's just double dock versus double dock. So if BacT does want to catch up, he's probably going to have to drop another dock, but we'll see if that does happen. Now, he is bringing on another board here. The food count honestly will go up. We'll see if he does want to make a bit of a transition into Castle Age relatively soon, and it's possible with the 6 fishing ships that he does have. Now, Belgium is going for archers, and does he know where the gold is? He actually doesn't see that gold. I wonder if he's seen the villagers escape up there, but unlikely. But it won't take a lot to find it, and finding that gold will be massive. It's all going to be about denying resources from Belgium now. That's going to be super, super important. And pretty much zero idle time for both of them. Not a lot. Only a few seconds here and there. And did BacT add another dock? No, but Fletching coming in for Belgium, so he's definitely going to have a good head start here, despite the position on the map. Not looking too good. Big time aggression on water, but BacT does have the villager here to actually do some repairs, but he's not been sending them back so far. Is he going to get that one? I think he will. Oh. Now he needs to get some clutch repairs in. Can't survive 2 at that point. Should take out that one, and then there's 2 fires against 1. If it just brings the villager over, that'll help a lot. Always having a bit of an advantage when you're defending with the villager, but the archers are coming in and land now, and that's multiple things to focus on. And Belgium should take a villager. Gonna get 2. Should get 2. Belgium's got to be careful because villagers going in. Gets 2 villagers. Perfect. Worth it for going for towers at all? I think IMO they can work on 1v1 Nomad, but I think it'd more have to work for BacT because he's the one that's having to be, you know, he can close Belgium in, whereas I think towers for Belgium just going to put him further behind here. I think it's going to be harder for him because he's closed in. You might need a tower to protect one resource, might have to go for a tower. But in Belgium's position, I don't think so. But for BacT, I definitely prefer towers. I think towers are a possibility for BacT. They're too late now. Probably too late now. Didn't realise I've still got the music going. Turn that off. For all the VOD listeners, eh? I like archers because they're just more mobile, right? They did the same job as towers, but they can just move around. If you're looking at it from Belgium's perspective. And I think BacT is thinking about getting up to the next stage. His res is climbing, trying to get that market up. Does he have a black? Did he make the blacksmith up here by any chance? That's like a total nomad thing. Just make it randomly up here. Getting a great engagement on land. There's only demos out to defend now from Belgium. He's thinking about the same thing though. Wants to get up. Does have all the buildings he has. He actually has 3 feudal age buildings. Oh no, BacT's having to go for another market. So just delete that now, I think. And then you'll have the wood for the blacksmith, and he won't be too far away, and he's definitely thinking about dropping a castle. Definitely thinking about dropping that castle when we get to Castle Age. Probably right next to the TC, to be honest. But Belgium's on the way first. He's going to get crossbow. He's not on stone of his own. I wouldn't have minded BacT just getting the wall into, like, that wall in's fantastic. Just the wall into the right-hand side would have been good as well. And these are the joys of Nomad. You just don't know what, you just don't know what you're gonna get. And BacT just abusing that market on the way up now. He's going to be a minute behind. Is that going to be enough of a time window for Belgium to do enough damage? He has been cleared up in water. Only 3 fishing ships are remaining for BacT, so you could say that the damage has been done for Belgium. Look at his wood count. His wood count's insane. It's outrageous. The thing is, he's going to have very limited space to actually drop farms and whatnot. What buildings is he going to go for? Is he going to go for siege, monks? If you're up against Portuguese and you know the opponent's going for a castle, you can expect organ guns, some maybe mangonels, and some redemption monks could be on the cards. We'll wait and see, but he's going to go for a transport. He's going to go for a transport. I think he needs it, right? How many is he going to get rid? Oh, he's actually going to transport the archers over. Okay. I was thinking, is he doing this for, for the villagers? No, he's going to transport the archers just over here. And it's, you save wood of everything of Malian, so I think it makes sense. Crossbow will be in. Double siege workshop coming up now as well. 2 mangonels coming out. He's going to be super concerned about this castle coming up. BacT is stone gating next to the TC just in case. But here come the archers, and he's going to go right for the castle on the TC. Okay, okay. Bad news is those archers did actually attack the house. I don't know if BacT has reacted to it though, but he's going to get attacked from either side. Mangonels one, archers on the other. And he's got nothing to defend, but I think he's just got to commit all his villagers now to get that castle up. I think he's got to commit absolutely everything. And I think he will. Is he going to get a nice little trap in these guys as well? Is there a hole there? Oh, there's a hole between the berries. Now, looking at res, don't have a lot on wood. Take the extra villager right there. And for the mangonels, going to be difficult, but you could just kind of reposition them around towards the wood line here. It might just go after the tower on the gold now, I suspect. No, the deers, man. It's out of order. Look at that. Double siege workshop, your Malians. So just pile them out, man. They had so much wood, the project built. And double monastery. Double smush, guys. Beautiful. 2 siege workshops. 2, like, these are just Malian things right here. Why make 1 of each when you can have 2 of each? And that tower's just gonna absolutely melt to mangoes. Gonna go down super fast. Gotta watch out for the organ guns though. Should get a good shot. There's 4 mangoes. Does have a couple of crossbows to also support for any repair villagers that are going to come out. 1 does actually come out from BacT. 36 to 44 now. He has added more fish BacT, so he's going to be back up to 7. I like that. He does have water control, so it's a nice kind of move. But he does need that res for the organ guns. He does have enough up, but he's running out of gold now. Running out of gold. Next steps for BacT. He's going to have to get a nice massive organ gun, so he's going to have to be really protective. But Redemption Monks out. These do class of siege, so you do need to get Redemption. And now Belgium is struggling for gold, but he's going to add the TC up on the gold that BacT one side. So good job of expanding now. Good job of expanding. BacT's still on stone, so he's thinking about another castle on top of this. Now you got to be careful. Doesn't want to give away organ guns for free. Not the cheapest unit. Mangonels are getting repositioned, so they are going to hit the wood line. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, you should get a good shot. BacT. He's 10 villagers behind now, guys. And 2 mangonels, well, typically just one-shot villagers. Good. I don't know if that was a dodge or if that was just complete luck on the timing. It looked like just complete luck. Now, that looked like a pause. Might have been. Hard to tell, right? Hard to tell with BacT. He does love a pause. BacT is a king pauser. I don't know if anybody's ever known that. Big man loves a pause. He's going to go for a TC first. Belgium's doing a great job of adding eco behind us now. Look at this. TC up here, but organ guns are coming over. Organ guns can quite comfortably take out TCs. 7 range versus 6. And the units that Belgium are going for are not particularly mobile, right? Not particularly mobile at all. Monks, mangonels. Now, I think he's going to try and go for another castle, but where? Even a monastery, because this is what happens. Oh boy, oh boy. I wasn't even looking at the villager and it just came up on screen. Okay, takes out 1 monk, doesn't get the best micro, then gets rid of the organ gun. 2 more monks now. Organ gun supporting the castle drop. That's a great castle. We'll get him back on the gold. And Belgium's actually invested quite a bit here now. All the farms, right? 600 wood there. The monastery and the TC. So there's a lot of resources invested. And Belgium's just getting back out of here. It's like, okay, I gotta get on sun. I need the castle mowing. And BacT's added an RTC here from the one that got deleted, and an RTC coming in this gold tier. And I think he'll just be streaming everything towards wood and gold now to get lots of organ guns out. Seen Mr. Yo use Portuguese more often than not in game number 1 in Wandering Warriors. Just gunpowder in general can be very difficult to deal with. That's why Spanish are used so often than not. Okay, Town Watch. Beautiful upgrade. So we should see some good vision from BacT. So I have a good idea of what's there. He doesn't actually realise there was a double monastery put in. And Sanctity only just coming in for Belgium. Not that it makes too much difference when you're going up against monks. Up against organ guns, apologies. Every HP does count now, but organ guns just melt monks if they get close to them. You just, you depend on the RNG so much. Now that mining camp feels a little bit bad, I'm not gonna lie. But he is going for the castle in front, maybe that's why. So that will kind of defend that area. May have to go for some stone walls into the side, just to try and clear it up. Barracks coming up from Belgium. He's already got a barracks of his own, so we'll see what he's thinking about here. And he's even going to TC the gold now as well. Food count is pretty healthy for Belgium, so he should be able to keep the TCs round, but we can see the villager count. BacT's actually getting quite far back into it now, up to 53. All this idle time for Belgium, 6 minutes and 25. Organ guns getting a great engagement over the castle. 95% will go up. 2 villagers take out the mangonel. I think that's not the worst trade from BacT. Does lose a few more organ guns though. Gonna get away with that one? No. I mean, organ guns are pretty frail. Don't have a whole lot of pierce armor. And they're only 60 HP. Only 60 HP. So when they do get hit, they usually go down pretty fast. They usually go down pretty fast, man. I mean, Belgium's eco is much more well-rounded. He's going to try and click up to Imperial Age now, but BacT's just putting everything into, like, wood and gold. But he is starting to think more about the farms. Popping him down now. Is he going to keep adding vills? Nope, still adding some fishing ships, okay. And it looks like he's not even adding any more organs in the meantime, actually. My bad. Not even adding any more organs. And Belgium is on the way up. 3 minutes now. BacT thinking about the same thing. Castles surrounding the map. When you start to get in this position in game, that's when you start to be thinking towards the Imperial Age and Trebs. Trebs are the next step. Now, idling out, I think that's a good idea. Could he just do some market shenanigans? Okay. Maybe just a couple hundred more wood, or going to try and preserve the wood for the impending trebuchets we're going to need. And Belgium actually got that conversion, and now that's been very annoying on his wood eco, his gold eco, having to react now with these organs, and organs just take forever. The one with the throwaway sieve is currently lead. I don't think I said you quoted throwaway sieve. I don't think I called it a throwaway sieve. I gave it many different perspectives, Jade, into what that last sieve can mean. You dirty dog. Okay, and BacT is on the way up to... Gonna be about a minute behind though. Fervor coming in from Belgium as well, so he wants those monks to be nice. I'm like, he is going for those stumbles. See? I've got 2k5 reasoning. I would go a little bit further, but lovely wall with the berries, the indestructible berries. These mangonels, they can take out the walls, they can't take out the berries. Berries are just indestructible. Another castle from Belgium here, so he's going to be able to treb from here, safely underneath of the range of his own castle, so that's nice. It's going to be... The organ gun just can't come up and snipe the treb. It's going to be rangeable from there. This castle's well rangeable from there, so I love it. Now, the main issue is... Oh, he's not got a lot of wood, actually. He's not got a lot of wood. And is this condos? No. condos. It's fucking Portuguese. Range is coming up, so we'll see what BacT's want to go for here. Looks like he's going to try and make a transition to crossbows. Okay, we have got trebs, and I think he's going to split. Try and treb both castles at both times. University coming up. I'd like to see instant ballistics from BacT. Ballistics. Instant chemistry from BacT, so we can get to bomber cannons. I had the B word in my mind, and I was like, ballistics. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, trebing from one, trebing from the other. Are we getting trebs from BacT? Really struggling for gold at the moment, so we're not. We are not. Still gonna need to get some upgrades for the archers, right? So I was just thinking, is he gonna sell the food? He actually is. He's still gonna need to get bodkin, still need to kinda get bracer, all that jazz. But one castle coming down. 2 trebs in this one. Looks like that castle's on the way down as well. Bomber cannons and ARB will need to try and save BacT. But I did see block printing come in from Belgium, but he's not actually. He's running on basically no military at the moment. He's relying on trebs. He is relying on trebs. And the trebs are going to have to move out. There was such a good position there because the trebs are safe underneath the castle. But now they're going to have to come out, and now he's going to have to rely on the monks. And Belgium doesn't know about the archer switch. He does not know about the archer switch at all. And he's just going to try and convert the buildings, so love it. Or is BacT going to try and delete them? No, he's going to let him have them. But here we go. Crossbows are in. Only got fletching. But they have chemistry as well, to be fair. And look at the conversions there. Block printing monks, man. BVSS 6777. Lovely name, thanks for the follow. Bomber cannon should take out the mango, no problem. Mass migration going on now. Doesn't have a wood to drop a lumber camp or a mining camp, any of that jazz, so not ideal. Are we going to see the bombers make a move onto the monks? Not too sure just yet. It's going to just treb away in the meantime. BacT does have a good bill lead. Does have 13 efficient ships. Is he continuing to redock as well? Yes, he is. So actually the fish are still relatively efficient. I always feel cringy as fuck when I say that. Shinchenko, welcome in. The fish are efficient. Like, for fuck's sake. Is that really what I have to go for? ARP coming in though, and Belgium doesn't really have anything prepared for ARP and bomber cannons. He's going to have some serious micro with these monks. He has got BBCs of his own, but monk numbers not crazy high. He does have 10. Bureaucracy coming in now as well. But the monks are a little bit split up. I think BacT just needs to wait for a good number of ARPs. Try not move in super early, because you have a nice head start. Oh my god, his wood count's insane. The resources for Belgium are actually much more well-rounded. There's a lot of stuff in the bank, but the actual economy numbers, like only 10 on farm from Belgium, 20 for BacT, but 45 on wood for BacT, and only 13 for Belgium. He's just getting everything in gold, man. Okay, trebs. Just tapping away at the moment. Just tapping away. Bomber cannons are going to start to move in now. Another castle coming up from Belgium. I think we need some more siege from BacT. I think we need more than 2 bomber cannons. And we got block printing on the monks. So they got the exact same range. You do not want to give up your bomber cannons. No way, Jose. The issue for BacT at the moment, he doesn't have any castles for trebs. I think you're really needing some trebs on top of this as well. You can always defend the bomber cannons with each other, but Belgium's really got some nice numbers now. 3 here. 7 monks. Can he cancel of his own? A couple of trebs as well, but he's going to dive. Let's see how BacT's splits are. Okay, splits into it. What do we go for first? Splits again. Now, once the monks are gone, do we have more reinforcements coming over? Sure do. Is Belgium making a push here? But we actually had... Was that a castle? Looked like a castle, potentially. Organ guns taking out the trebs by the looks of it. Bomber cannons having to move back. Trebs will go down. Organ guns, I think, going to come into the range of the castle now. Yep. Are all of them? Going for the treb repair. Okay, the 2 bombers are just hanging behind the castle now. Won't be able to do too much with the ARPs because they're going to be in range of the castle by the looks of it. But it does take 1 bomber cannon before it goes. And does save 1 treb. Belgium's eco is looking interesting. Looking interesting. 1800 gold. 1800 gold. And BacT, he's doing a good job of surviving. But the map, considering how we started the game, Belgium in his corner, BacT right on top of him. He's now starting to get back into the corner. There's a couple of good patches of wood. Nothing too crazy though. And Belgium has the rest of the map to expand out to on the right hand side. And Belgium did get back onto water, so he's added fire ships, so might just see all those fishing ships drop down. But I don't think he knows where all the docks are from BacT. Loads of bombers now from BacT, 4 of them going after this castle. Does have a lot of ARBs supporting this. I don't know if Belgium... I don't think Belgium can answer the ARBs. BacT'd into the corner? For fuck's sake, man. For fuck's sake. Honestly, Tuta, is that what you want to be going for? BacT, like... BacT, like his name is just like the butt of so many jokes. Like, BacT... Oh, fucking hell. People go for that shit all the time. Bluegilt, how's it going, man? Hope you recovered after the Earth game on Friday. It was a good job you kicked it off. I was waiting on somebody doing it. I would have played forever, it's not doing anything. Okay, did actually snipe a couple of bombers there, so that's beautiful from Belgium. He's holding. He is holding. I just like to see a good rebalance of his eco, and he's getting there. 20 on wood, 15 on food. 33 on gold. He's looking fine. He is looking fine. But we'll see how long it lasts. I saw them out of trade and no wonder about this. It did have to happen, right? It really did have to happen. Dippo is a strange thing. Like, the first person that really kicks it off is usually the one to die, right? I think it's a little bit different on Conquest. Congratulations on your Earth win. It's not much of a win, to be honest. Like, being highest elo in comic games means you die often. Yeah, before you got, when you got drawed, when you get drew in the game, me and Gerbo are the only ones in the lobby, and it says, "Oh boy, Bluegill just got drew or drawn." I'm not getting my grammar very good today. I knew you were drawn. And Gerbil's like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "He's an 1800, 1900 player." And he's like, "Okay, let's team up against him." That's what Gerbil said instantly. I was rooting for Team Asia. I mean, you weren't on the receiving end of that. I was so confused though. Like, green, you just turned in green like nothing. Okay, BacT's getting a beautiful push now. He's got a lot of bomber cannons. Like I said, I don't know if Belgium's got a response to the ARBs. ARBs, bomber cannons, really difficult, but it looks like he's going to try and make a switch to some Cav. Is he going to go for Cavalier? I mean, he's got a lot of gold in the bank, so I would be expecting it. He even made a few random Gebettos, but... Oh boy, BacT's getting a really nice push in the villager count. Really... You were so mean to Magenta? No, he was really mean to me. He killed my scout. in Dark Age, and instead it was an accident. But see, that was a flat out lie. He was straight up lying. He was like, oops, misclicked. And he like garrisoned his TC. That's not a misclick. It was warfare, it's a war game. Okay, Bogum, going for Farimba. +4 coming in as well. This is really last chance saloon for Belgium. He's losing this castle by the looks of it. Okay, clutch repair coming in from BacT. He's so far behind in military, so far behind in villagers. It's really hard to see a way back in for Belgium, but he's actually going for light cav. He's going for light cav. He's getting desperate. He's thinking maybe I can raid a little bit. He's not got food eco for light cav. Belgium, man. Belgium, come on. Looking like it's GG in this one, guys. Looks like BacT will be taking game number 1. Gonna take out the monster now. Should be making moves on this next castle, but actually Belgium's keeping this up by the skin of his teeth. Another treb coming though. The stone will start to evaporate. I think quite odd we're not targeting. Do we not know that castle's there? We do know it's there. It's strange that the bombers aren't going after this one. And look, BacT's still adding villagers. Still adding villagers. Belgium's housed. And BacT's 150 pop. Now, don't just run into the castle range. Okay, we're good. And Belgium calls it 1-0. 1-0. BacT in the lead. Good game. Now, they just got started on the next one. So I think we'll just hop out quickly to the draft. Look at that. That's not very professional, is it? That right over the statistics. Or the BacT's victorious. I mean, a lot of it all comes back to the starting position. Belgium had to go for some crazy YOLO-ness to try and get out there. Did go for the double monastery, double siege workshop because he was backed into the corner. But BacT got the castles up, held in the meantime. Organ guns can be super difficult to deal with, especially if you get forced into going for mass mangonels and redemption monks. Not the easiest thing to defend with. Quite fun if you're going forwards, you're making progress, but it's hard to make progress. Wow, look at that. That is crazy. Hard to make progress going into castles with mangonels and redemption monks. In this best of 7, BacT is 1-0 up, and we really don't want to get too fast forward here because it's a fast and furious start on Water Nomad. It's a fast and furious start. And I think we'll just go from here. Okay, so Belgium is in his familiar orange. It goes for his number 1 pick. Did go for Italians. Berbers on the flip side from BacT. So he's kind of started with 2 of his weaker civs, as you might say. And he is playing in the blue up in the top. A nightmare colour to see on Water Nomad. Really important you get your dock down super fast. Typically don't add any fishing ships, but Belgium is. Now, I think I seen a comment from King Boo. Is King Boo... and is he going to be judging the build order from Belgium here? Because I am. He's got a lot on wood. And BacT, I'm not being funny, BacT looks like he knows what he's doing. Now, if you want to click up in Water Nomad, you should be clicking up in the next 30 seconds. It's all about the galleys, man. It's all about the galleys. Voila, screwfish. Exactly, man. Exactly. Screw the fish. It's all about the aggression. BacT gonna rush up that second building now, and he will be clicking up. So, it's a good build. It's not quite as good as mine, but it's a good build. It's too spread out to make good use of. Yeah, sometimes you can get really lucky. It looks like BacT did. I think he maybe had 2 deep fish there, and he's getting a 3rd one there, 4th one over there, but typically it's very bad, and more often than not, the fishing ships end up going on to the fucking box turtles, which is a pain in the ass as well. But Belgium, he's a good bit behind. He is dropping a 2nd dock already. He had 2 fishing ships. I'm just not a fan of it, but he's going mass onto the... and to be fair, he's Italian, so he will be able to quick up relatively soon. He does have a second building, and he is on the way now, so he's a minute behind, which is essentially 2 ships behind if BacT goes for double dock. Yeah, it's super. Like, if you get your starting dock right on top of a deep fish, it helps so much for that early eco and getting up. Helps a lot. So BacT about a minute ahead, should have a 2-ship advantage as we get into feudal age. But Belgium does have more villagers. He won't be able to utilise the food so much. But he does have 2 more on wood. And he's going to be up 630, just under 630. How many do you have building houses while TC goes up? Only one. I just drop him instantly. Get your 2 up. Get the TC up. There's so many villagers building a TC. You really need to have the houses up. Yeah, you got to get the dock up instant. You got to get the houses, and then you get the TC as well. Like, you're not just building a TC in this water nomad. You're building them all. Now, do we have triple dock? Or has he just got enough queued for free? Has he got another dock somewhere? Where was the third one coming from? Oh, it's because 2 got ejected. My bad. But yeah, double dock. Galley opening from BacT, even going for the walls, just going to try and protect some of his resources. Don't mind it. Belgium isn't going for anything in the meantime. Good chance to check the scouting. You have so many buffaloes on this map, so you pretty much see everything. Especially at pro level, who are just scouting all over. So I'd expect the same from Belgium. Yep, he knows Blue's up here. So it's going to be send the boys in. Just 2, I think. Yeah, you only get enough for 2, except if you're Persians, you get enough for 3. You get enough for 3 houses. I think Persians are honestly the easiest civ to play in Water Nomad because of that. Because the only 2 houses, you start off with 13 out of 15 pop. And then that's super difficult. Now, one thing to be noted, despite the late uptime from Belgium, all that time to get over here from BacT means Belgium has a little bit of an advantage now because he's defending, right? He's also got triple dock producing and only double dock. So he should be able to mass up the numbers nice and easy now. BacT, I don't know why, he was kind of just hanging around with his galleys before sending him over. He had a good head start. And you've got to use your time windows in Water Nomad. You've got to use your time windows. And Belgium, I think quite rightly, just going to play passive in the meantime. Get to a good amount of galleys. BacT going for fast fletching, has 6 of his own, 1 more coming over now. And yeah, just going to continue to get some food eco rolling in. Both players did get double BitAxe as well. Both the LTC times have been static. Yeah, BacT's is up to 17 now, which is actually relatively high. It is actually relatively high. Don't know what kind of issues we're having there, but maybe prioritising getting fledging or something. That would be my only guess. Typically, when you do kind of go for that aggressive build order to get up to feudal age, you can have a few seconds. That's quite common. Okay, galleys are coming in now. Good numbers for Belgium though. Good numbers for Belgium. Does have 9. But this is the power of galleys. People always ask, like, should I make towers in this map? Why would you make towers when you can have, like, galleys just sitting behind the back and they can move around? They essentially do the same job. Obviously, towers can tank a lot more damage and whatnot. But when they're in good numbers, you can add a couple of fires and fires can just knock down towers. No problemo. And Belgium's in a good spot. He is in a good spot. He quite up a little bit later. He was right in the corner, of course, so there was a good distance between them. It might have been different if they were super close to each other. And that randomness in the start can really play a big part in how you go in this map. Now, Berbers' ships do move a little bit faster. So it should be easier to micro away with the splits from the arrows. So there should be a slight advantage here for Berbers actually in the Galley v Galley wars. Comes down to micro, of course. Like, galley micro is an art. It's a true art. Look at it. So you always want to try and be as far as away from the mass, the big mass, and then sniping the one that's closest, but meanwhile keeping your galleys as far away from the bulk of them. So you wouldn't want to try and get really close to all of them, right? You're trying to just try and snipe the one that's closest, then get away. Same here, snipe the corner, then get away. But try and find anything that's isolated right now. I hate war galleys. Do you like normal galleys, though? I think everybody should love galleys. War galleys are a bit underwhelming. But look at these guys, they're just cute. So snipe the corner, run. Don't know if you can get through there, a little bit of a choke point. Feudal galleys for life? Yeah. It's like going from Charmander to Charmeleon. I think that's probably my best way to describe it. I think that's quite a good comparison, actually. Charmander to Charmeleon, and BacT's on the way up to Castle Age. What did he go for? Market Smith? Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. He's going to be into Castle Age about 17.5 minutes. He's looking for a bit of a sandwich here, but still 16 galleys. Or there's 15 here. The other one must just be coming in. Is he going to try and find some fish snipes with these three? Okay. Eco is looking a little frail from BacT, but he should be well afford Bodkin when he gets in. Or War Galley. I don't think he's going to be able to afford both. Now, this is one of the issues when you do get up. It's super early. The food eco is just so frail on Water Nomad, generally, because you're streamlining everything towards wood and gold. It's going to be tight. I wonder if he has to buy a little bit and sell some stone, potentially. I mean, you could always just sell the 100 and then long mine 10 of it now if you want to drop an RTC. Galley versus Galley plus Bodkin? Yeah. He's going for War Galley, though. He's going for War Galley. It's a lot of galleys, though, from Belgium. Why would we be taking an engagement when we just got to Castle Age and we're waiting on upgrades? A little bit of a strange choice for me. I think just be a little bit more defensive, be passive until you have the upgrades. And you do have a good time window here. In Belgium, even going for stone walls. Stone walls. Oh boy, oh boy. Look at that. Charmander. Charmander here, all cute and ditzy. Lots of power in them, though. Lovely to play with. And you have his ugly big brother. They're just ugly. And they're going to struggle to get through here. But Fast University from BacT, he's going for ballistics. Belgium, though, 19. Does have the res for War Galley as well. I'd love to see a Devil queued up in here with a little flag. I feel like that could be a nice move. And he must have missed quite gill nets there, but he's all good. He's just waiting for upgrades. Is he going to try and go for Kareening? That would be the next thing. Which does give you extra pierce armor, and really, really important thing to go for in galley engagements. And there it is, Kareening on the way. Now, we have broke through. Did we get Bodkin? Okay, we did actually get Bodkin from Belgium, so that's super nice. We do have ballistics from BacT. Ballistics coming in from Belgium as well. Now, galleys, war galleys don't do too good underneath the TC, so Belgium's actually relatively protected there. TC actually do decent enough damage, and no Kareening I don't think from BacT, so he's just going to pull away. Just going to pull away. Don't blame him. Belgium even got a tower up there. Man, he was panicking. And I think he must have sold the rest of it, right? Now, numbers-wise, should be better from Belgium, especially with Kareening in now as well. Bosaw coming in from BacT. Is he adding eco? Nope, everything's just streamlined towards the aggression. Gonna pull back now, though. How many docks are producing? Are we still in double dock? Okay, triple... Looks like triple for both. We'll see if Belgium starts to kind of migrate towards the left here. It's not a map where you typically add lots of economy units, if I'm being honest. It's not the most common thing to go for. Now, big engagement coming in. Pretty even HP, but Belgium did have some more. Belgium going for the micro at the front just to debate the fire, and does a pretty decent job of it. He's now 400 HP ahead on the total number of units, and he was only a couple hundred or 100 ahead, as far as I could see there from the very start. So he made a nice gain there. Quite a few ships going down from BacT. Getting baited in with that ship, but now we've got a defender's advantage from BacT because Belgium's the one playing on the front foot. Belgium is the one. Have we got a demo in here? Demo. Let's go. Just keep him here. Maybe try and bait him into the TC even more. I don't think he's gonna get it. No. I think you keep it in there. It's just gonna get. No, it's just gonna get sniped. Okay, hide it. Whew. And Belgium just gonna knock it back a little bit. Look at the idle time for both. Pretty much spot on. Look at the villager count. Spot on. And look at the military count. Not a massive difference, but 6 ships is actually it's significant. Let's put it that way. So hard to get demos on Galley Wars. Yeah, you really have to have them hidden in the dock. And then you need to have the right opportunity to use them. Now, no micro here. Well, he has got this one just debating the fire at the front now again. Belgium has good numbers. And it's going to be a lot easier for Belgium to get up to Imperial Age if that's where this game is going to go for. You don't see a lot of games go to Imperial Age on Water Nomad, but could be a potential here. Could be a potential game here, but it does go all the way to Imp. And both players are just very conservative at the moment. Don't want to lose their galley mass. If you lose your galley mass, things can get very rough. Very fast. Hello, Gypsy. Welcome in. How are we doing, well? I never saw Castle Age. It's lovely time as well, thanks for the follow. And you as well, Gypsy. Okay. Takes out the eye post. Good stuff. Korean finally coming in from BacT, so that's a big upgrade he's been missing for a long time. You can see the KD is pretty much even Stevens between both of them as well, but there was only 6 military difference between the ships a couple minutes ago. It's now up to 12, so it's just growing for Belgium. How many dogs is he on? 1, 2, 3... Has he got a forward dog? 4. Nice. Great to see some pros playing Water Nomad. Exactly, man. Exactly. It's probably not how you would expect it. It's actually been pretty passive, defensive game. More of a game of reactions so far. And it looks like Belgium clearing up now. It's still maintained at a 12 military difference. No micro at all from the Berber player. We do have a TC we can run back to, remember. Now, if the game did get to Imperial Age, I would be expecting BacT to stay on Galleons, but I would probably be expecting Italians to make a switch out to fast fires if we do get to an Imperial Age. But not looking likely in the meantime. Both players quite happy to just keep spamming ships. Keep spamming them. I think we just gotta try and hit from different angles now. Like I said, a galley can get used like a watchtower. Maybe one here, if you know where the wood is. Try and start to be denying resources at the same time. Meanwhile, maintaining a good galley mass. It's hard when you really want all of your military together. It's really important you do have the military together. 28 now. this mass alone. Boggum is buying food. He's thinking about Imperial Age. Does he have both the buildings? University was up. Yeah, it's got a relic in the back here. Maybe we should just make a monastery. In fact, he's actually buying wood. His eco is super frail at the moment. Look, this wood line is fucked. Even the gold's fucked. If he loses this mass, could be GG. He's not going to want to reproduce here. He's got to be super careful. Okay, he's got to the wood up in the back as well, but that gold mining, man, it's super bad. He's thinking about a defensive castle, though. Boggum started the market abuse, but he's not got a whole lot from it as of yet. Needs another few hundred food before he can click up to Imperial. But he pretty much has the gold. You gotta be careful. Clicking up to Imperial Age. And then stop producing the ships can be... Oh, it can be devastating. But that's a great trade from Belgium. Look at the stack here, man. Look at the stack and just runs away. And we got double military numbers now for Belgium. Is he adding farms or anything? No, he's actually bringing in the cows. He's actually bringing in the cows so he can use them at minute 33. And both players are actually thinking about castles, to be fair. Both players thinking about castles. But you can see BacT's food eco is super frail. The only food collection he's got is from these 6 fishing ships. That's his only food income, and they're coming from box turtles now, so that's like one of the worst food sources you can get in the full game. And that's his full income. Now, we have enough for a castle. Where is Belgium going to go with it? Is he going to send villagers forward? Here it comes, guys. Belgium, happy with his position in the game, wants to come forward with the castle. Gonna go on top of the TC. That's a ballsy castle. He has a military to back it up. But BacT has a decent amount here as well. Is Belgium hitting from other angles? No. BacT's gonna have enough for his own castle, so I wonder if he counter castles in this one. Is he gonna go for a counter castle on top of it? We need treadmill crane. Give us treadmill crane. Now, where's the reaction from BacT? Does see the foundation. No reaction as of yet. Already 20% on it. Coming in now. Galleys in front. It's going to give Belgium a really nice position. He's up to 50% already. Do you go after the villagers? Do you go after the ships? You go after the villagers, probably your ships die. So, it's a difficult decision to make. Castle is 100% going to go up. Reaction castle now from BacT in behind. Castle goes up. I was like... Oh no, he's clicked away from the castle too early with his villagers, so it gets him a really nice position now. And now going to go after the TC. TC's going to go down, and that's the only TC from BacT. Only TC. He's got next to 0 food income. It's brutal. Brutal. And Belgium even going for a second castle. Imperial Age on the way now, and I think if we do get to Imperial Age, it will be a GG call from BacT, because there's nothing he can do about Imperial Age from Belgium. Nothing he can do about that. And the military count's just so much greater. 39 to 20. He's probably just going to get these upgraded. The galley intake brazier will be all good. Now, it should be all she wrote. Because we're not going to see a quick up time anytime soon from BacT. He's actually spending his wood on farms. This is one of the most beautiful sights in the game, is farms on swampland. Look at the villagers just collecting the resources through the water. It's a beautiful sight. Atlantis. This is Atlantis, man. Okay, 1 minute before we're into imp now. double castle, hold down a position from Belgium. Wouldn't mind to see some galleys just move out to the left. We're actually seeing some demos. Are they going... A rice paddy? Exactly, man. Are we going to see some demos into the eagle? I think we are. Shh. Shh. He's got to get the demo first before GG's. Shh. Oh. Oh. Take more than one villager. Oh. Oh. Reaction for Belgium? No. No. Oh, God. And even going for a defensive castle now as well. What are the upgrades do we have coming in? Galleon. And gonna see brace on a couple of seconds. And there it is. GG. Nothing really. BacT can do that. Italians. Such a strong option getting up to Imperial Age off that quick uptime. The quick uptime. The cheaper uptime. Which is just super nice for him. And Belgium, I mean, he manages to hold on, right? Was up till Feudal Age later. But these kind of defenders' advantages are very important in water fights. So if you can do repairs and if you can reinforce straight from the docks, it really does help. Especially in a situation in this map where you're so far from each other. And back to these docks were really far back, so the amount of time it takes for a galley to produce, then the travelling time there is very easy to fall behind. Very easy to fall behind. Take a quick look at the stats. Now it's one each. We'll be going on to BacT's home maps. We can pull up the draft and we can take a look. But very, very quick uptimes from BacT, but the eco behind them is very frail. It's very, very frail. You have to kill, and you have to kill fast. Actually flaring his TC, that's hilarious. Is BacT going to go to the same side? What the hell? That's a bugged map. Should I let them play it? I think that's a bugged map. Has anyone ever seen this on Nile Delta before? Has anyone ever seen this on Nile Delta before? Yes, that's bugged. I think I should just let them play it by now, right? Let's see if they both realize it. Maybe somebody tell BacT in chat in his game. I think it's probably best to start again, but if they're happy to play it, they can also play it. Although this is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, it looks so fucking funny. Now, I have told Belgium I'm happy for them to play. And he was going to put his dock up there, and he's just repositioned now as well. So he's going to actually send his dockville to the bottom. Now, I've seen a lot of generations in this one. I've never seen this happen ever. And is there, like, fish on the land? There's not. Look how old, like, it's so bizarre. We'll see if they discuss it. They might be just playing at this point because it's the fourth one we're in, right? I don't think anyone really too keen on going for the restart. Is it? Could this be a map gen? Have we stumbled on something that's beautiful right now? Could this be a legit map, Jen? Has this map got potential? I'm just looking at it. It looks like... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there equal amount of wood? There actually isn't. There's 6. Okay, that would have been the pause. Because they're probably discussing with the bugged map. Okay, they decided to 14. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Probably the best, right? This map, man. This fucking map, man. Beautiful stuff. So you're meant to have water come all the way down, right? And quite a number of deep fish are actually meant to be scattered in, like, the shallow water. But not in this one. We've got this kind of stretch of water going, or stretch of land going across the water. It's connected everything. There's meant to be little islands here. Yeah, I've never seen the map bug out like this. Both are on to water now. Fishing ship's coming out pretty much the exact same time. BacT is Chinese, so it's expected that he has a 2-villager head start. Despite having a little bit more idle time, of course, this is what happens with Chinese. Just take Lim. So you still have it. Lim not taken yet from Belgium. And no worries when you're taking in. When you're taking in the elephant like that. Horrible dock from BacT. I mean, yes. I mean, he's got 2 right here, and that's a shore fish, so not very good at all. But saying that, the fish is so sparse, and the rest of the map is still not very good for either player, you know what I mean? Like, this is close, I suppose, and this one's alright, but once these 2 are gone, it's not going to be too great for Belgium, and it's not too much worse from BacT. So he's got 1 here, next one over there, kind of similar distance. Obviously, that second one up here for BacT is a bit further, but the first one's pretty much the same. Once the first fish go, you really need to start getting worried about the land eco. And some pre-walls coming off here. This is some choke point, guys. This is a choke point and a half. Now, imagine we got Persians in there. The beautiful stuff. Third elephant coming in from BacT. Third elephant. Did Belgium get lucky with his elephant spawns? One back here, another one back there. Might only be 1 elephant then from Belgium. Might only be 1. Pre-wall's coming up though. And generally you can click up pretty early in Nile Delta, around about this 18 villager point. But we'll see what both players want to go here, especially with this kind of like choke point and the fish not being overly good. It's much worse than this this random generation that's happened. We might see both players try and go towards like an FC approach. I mean, there's 22 villagers, so that's not going to be too far off from BacT. Still got this elephant, does have some ostriches here. Going towards the berries. About to say. I was going to say, is he going to do that little trick where you collect all the resources and just build a building to drop it off? That would be pretty neat. But he's got everything on wood and gold. Has he got a second dot coming up? Yes, he's going to go for water pressure. We'll see what he opens, if it's going to be fires or if it's going to be galleys. And to be honest, do we delete these now? Or do we keep them? And that would be a nice little... I mean, look at it this way. The transports, unless you dock here, these transports are always going to exist unless you delete them, right? For pop space. That'd be a nice way just to transport troops over, villagers over. So the wall could be a lot less valuable than we really think, especially with the transport that you already have. I'm just trying to think if this could be an interesting map. You know what I mean? Like, how much value is this transport going to have at a later point? This is a building blocks or something great right now. And we got triple dock from BacT, and he's opening galleys. If you go triple dock, that's the most common. Double dock, usually see fires. And fletching going to be in pretty soon as well, even going for double attacks. Beautiful stuff. So really strong early game from BacT as Chinese. Belgium will be in 25 seconds. Also going triple dock. Would be expecting galleys of his own. Now, the docks do work a little bit faster, so he should be able to catch up. I think over time, but he's going to have to play a little bit on the back foot. It's actually opening fires. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Fires from Belgium it is. BacT and Lim coming in, even Town Watch. I mean, it's not going to be a big line of sight gain on the the house here, but we'll gain a little bit. It will gain a little bit, and his dogs will gain some line of sight as well, which is nice. There we go. So you see the attacks coming in a little bit earlier, which is nice. I wonder if he's going to go for the outpost at one point. 7 fishing ships from Belgium, so what? These guys have fletching already, so should be able to do a lot of damage quite fast. And the micro potential is already there, going to be up to 5. And at this point, really hard for Belgium to take engagements. As long as BacT doesn't micro into the fires. BacT. And a lot of these have been weakened quite fast. You can see a couple of them are nearly down now. Okay, Blacksmith coming in from Belgium, so he's also thinking about galleys of his own now, just opening some fires. But the galleys can get rid of fishing ships so fast. These could get sniped, and all of them could be gone. There's only 4 fishing ships getting added from BacT. Not that he needed too much fish, and I think they're all going to go down now. And maybe Belgium's going to go for the counter raid, I think, potentially. Is he still got some food income? Yeah, he's on the berries. Got 7 villagers in the berries, actually. That's going to saturate quite fast. And water control fully in swing for BacT. Now, it's got to be careful because 2 galleys can snipe. Look how quick they snipe fish. Biggest 3 hits, gone. Now Fletching's in as well, so they have a little bit of range advantage. The ships can't run away quite as easy. There's only 1 galley here, and all the fish are going to be down from BacT. And that's the power of 2 galleys, guys. That is the power of 2 galleys. I'm going to get a nice demo. Bada boom. And yep, still get, like, that's mission complete from Belgium. All the fishing ships went down. We still get 2 of them alive somewhere on the shorefish. Okay, they're still giving something at least. And Mill coming up from Belgium, so he's going to need that for his market. Mill already up from BacT. Looks like BacT's thinking towards the Castle Age, by the looks of things. Does have some good food income from the ostriches and the berries. Adding some fishing ships behind this as well, because he still has good water control, right? And these 2 fishing ships are just doing sneaky work at the moment. Quite a distance for Belgium to go down there for the ostriches. Maybe thinking about booming up on this map after he gets to Castle Age, but he's just continuing to mass the numbers. Continuing to mass. Hopefully he can take a good engagement. BacT isn't focusing. Could be snipe. Galleys off, 1 by 1. I'm just waiting for the transition to Castle Age from BacT. And this is where Belgium's gonna have to do his damage. He has a time window at the moment before BacT gets to Castle Age and gets the upgrades. I was just buying the last little bit. There's more fishing ships out, guys. That would be an absolute disaster if BacT loses more of them, and there's 3 of them now. They have fletching, so I think maybe 2 shots. Yep, 2 shots on the fishing ships now. They're kind of circling around, and meanwhile, BacT's reacted to these 1. More galleys pop out, should find some damage. I'm going to regroup with his main galley mass. I love the approach here from Belgium. Now he has a ship advantage. He does have a ship advantage now, so the water control is alright. Let's see what he can find. BacT is going to be in Castle Age in a minute and 15 seconds. We'll see if he does make a transition onto land. If he wants to come through this little choke point. He does realise it's there, right? Yeah, he does. So he knows Belgium's up here. Same thing for Belgium. He's walled it off, so he knows what he's looking at. This little gap. And both players had the transport, so we can pretty much assume they've played Nile Delta before, but here we go. Again, just trying to get the one that's closest to you. Be careful, there could be some demos or something in here, and there is. Demos getting loaded up on either side. Belgium should be scared now. Decides to get out of there. Don't blame him. Do not blame him. And BacT, going for War Galley, going for Bodkin, and that means those demo ships are going to not going to be demolition rafts, or they're not going to be those demo rafts. They're not going to be demo rafts. They're going to be demo ships. And Belgium has so much res, man. Belgium. Oh, demo. Okay, misses. Again, fighting a little bit before the upgrades comes in, but obviously Belgium's forcing the issue right now. BacT making a transition onto land military. Knights are going to be coming in. Belgium needs to buy the res just to get up. I think you've got to do it. Sniping the fish. I think we can still snipe the... military on land, on water though. But fires are a crazy upgrade against Feudal Age galleys once we get into Castle Age. They just tank so much damage. And they deal a lot of damage as well. Now here come the Knights. Going for the transport, I assume. See, I like this. I actually think this is kind of neat. And water dominated by BacT now. But like I said, the fish isn't overly impressive, but here come the Knights. Belgium is on the way up. Now, is he going to go straight into... He's literally going straight into the TC. No upgrades in these guys. So, if we see a garrison, all we're going to do is see a garrison. Okay, one Knight down. Okay, he's actually getting away. Still no reaction yet from Belgium. Still no reaction. Knight's going around. Quick walls. Not quite. Doesn't get it. Stonewall's coming up now from BacT, but same thing. We still have the transports, right? But actually controlling this water would be quite important. And another villager down. Spearmen coming out from Belgium. I think we're getting some nice blocks in from the Knights. So a third villager will go down. Spearman comes out now. And we're going to go straight on to camels from Project Belgium. Straight on to camels. Now, is BacT going to continue to add fish? Looks like he's proper transitioning onto the land eco side. 50 to 36 advantage now. Crazy. Belgium adding a TC in the back. Does have a camel out. Only one though. 1-1. I think I got a little bit of a hill bonus there as well. The Knight, Tati bye bye. See you later. BacT moving over. Still has more. Did he lose his transport? Oh no. Okay, so that's actually I can consider that a big loss. There's only palisades here, of course, from Belgium, but having a transport just to get over those walls is super nice. Okay, Camel takes care of that Knight. Second TC down, third TC coming up from Belgium is Persians, of course, so once that eco gets rolling, it is super strong. Third for the Chinese as well. Pretty much the same story. Eco from both are amazing. Chinese get the cheaper upgrades as they go. Buffed farms as well, but Persians, TCs work faster. Really nice. The docks do as well, but the docks are a non-question at this point. I mean, this bugged map, Nile Delta is usually a full water map, but this bug in the middle makes it makes it not. It makes it way more interesting. It only makes water a feature. But the choke point completely changes everything. The choke point completely changes everything. Now you can have some sort of land aggression if you want to transport, or if you want to control this water, you're also going to have to dock this side, despite there being no fish. There's also a relic here. I wonder if you could incentivize people with maybe having 2 relics up here. Belgium has like... I mean, it's totally bugged. Belgium has 3 relics on this side. Crazy. There is a relic here, right? Am I imagining things? Oh, it's because it's getting attacked. Yeah, I'm imagining things. Yikes. Man, I'm not very smart. I am not very smart, am I? And it's a little bit passive at the moment. Both players quite happy to just add eco. Belgium, certainly, because he knows he doesn't have water, so he's going to want to be catching up. And here comes the upgrades coming in for Chinese. No bow saw yet, though, from BacT, which is kind of rough. We're 30 minutes into the game. Belgium has all of the eco upgrades really needed. Bow saw, heavy plough, wheelbarrow in as well. Going for hand cart. Going for hand cart on top of this. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like a question mark. Do-do-do. Plop. Little question mark tree. Just gonna send that to people now. Okay, monks out from Belgium can convert the ships. You're only gonna whittle them down very slowly, of course. They do have a slight range advantage. By a couple of tiles. And yeah, BacT really going for the boom now. 4 TCs. 4 TCs. Persians are strong. But Belgium gonna have to add his own TC if he wants to catch up on this one. Chinese super civ. Super awkward civ to deal with in the late game. They are also a super civ. They just have a lot of flexibility. And ironically, the only thing that they can't go for is the one thing they did actually invent, which is, you know, bomber cannons, right? Which is just silly. Of all the things they cannot go for the one thing they did invent. I mean, they sorted out in Age of Empires 4, but Age of Empires 4 is shivers. It's giving me chills. Bad chills. Okay, outcome through the monks. Are we on stone? BacT gets 20 on stone, so I would be expecting villagers to come forward. Only sending 8, but there's only a couple of monks and a couple of camels from Project Belgium, so castle going to come down right on the choke point. We'll get him in a nice position to kind of build upon. And that castle's gonna go up. I don't even think Belgium sees it. Okay, he does, because he's got Town Watch. What am I talking about? He's got palisades right there. He's got palisades right there, man. He's gonna have enough for 2 castles by the time we get here, so it looks like it will be chicken out and a siege. What siege is a good question. Did we just go for trebs? I mean, it's hard to produce chicken and trebs, of course. We do have good food eco, so I wonder if we go for some rams. The food eco is really strong for BacT, and now he realises he doesn't have bow saw. Needs to be getting that in, for sure. 104 villagers to 88. Going for another aggressive castle. I like it. It's in range of the R1, so it gives them a good building block to kind of to play off of. A couple of mangonels now. Mangonels take a while to really do any damage to Persian TCs. The HP on them are just so high. And here we are. Mangonel goes down from Belgium. Doesn't have a lot of military on the field. Keep in mind, most of the military on the field for BacT is on water. 14 war galleys there. Hits them with the Dad Gong. And look, I think Belgium got a direct hit on both of them, but didn't take either of them, and then BacT got a hit on one of them, and then got it. The guards were not going down, and he is going for trips. Is going for chips. BacT probably quite happy with the position. He doesn't need to force out Chukunu just quite yet. Now, could you imagine if we had some docks and things on the other side as well? Even gonna try and take out the market. Get some value out of those villagers, man. Alright, we're gonna have a 3-trip head start. Another castle coming down from Belgium, so really important that we get some reinforcements in here on the trips ASAP. He's gonna have to start actually repairing, and he needs to keep the stone income coming as well. So here it comes. Chemistry coming in as well. Also being annoying, that market will go down. And I don't think Belgium's gonna... Don't think he's gonna keep that castle up. I don't think he's gonna keep it up, guys. We got 4 trebs versus 1. Each treb volley does about 400 damage, and here comes Catbrams. He's thinking about Siege Ram in the long run. Chukunu Ram is very difficult to deal with. And look at the repairs go, man. If the stone's going to run out, he's not going to mark it. Did he get another one up? Like, actual 5-head play from BacT. If he wants to get more stone, he's going to have to buy it. But he's got 19 on stone, so he's really hammering. Here come the Rams. Here come the Rams. Just gonna come back. Masonry coming in from Belgium. I don't think any trebs have went down yet. I think Belgium's trying to take some out. Okay, did get a direct hit there, but didn't go down. One castle goes down now. Masonry just came in. Catbrams coming in now as well. We have 6 trebs from BacT. Goes down to 5 though. Belgium's trebs does get a nice direct hit. Bomber cannons on the way from Belgium as well. I just having to move back. Belgium does still have a lot of resources. Does he have an answer for this? So 38 military to 6. It's looking very unlikely in the meantime. BacT has 146 villagers, nearly pop cap now, only 12 off. Belgium, 90 population off of 200. Does get rid of a castle though, but look at this. BacT's just going to add another one in his face. And he's making the transition to Siege Ram already. Chukunu Siege Ram, really difficult to deal with. Brace already in for the Chukunus. Not elite yet. Gotta be careful, it actually doesn't even have armor on these guys, so they're not gonna do too good if they're underneath the castle fire either. One more treb does come out. I think yeah, too many trebs here. Castle definitely gonna go down. From Belgium, and he's just gonna add their one in the back, but he does call it. BacT does get the win on his home map. 2-1. 2-1 GG. The actual choke point made it a lot more interesting. I think. For me it did. I don't know what anybody else thought. For me it made things a lot more interesting. Especially having a transport with like no fish here, so you could have docked and whatnot to get back over. Yeah, I'll be looking at a script like this. It's better than, I think it's better than the normal Nile Delta, let's put it that way. I think it's better than the normal Nile Delta. And BacT just went full beast mode there, man. Honestly, he went full beast mode. Look at the APMs. What a guy. So, you start with yurts in this map, so you have extra pop browses. You also start with extra villagers. You start with 6 villagers. So it's not your typical nomad start. We're starting with the extra vills, but there's a couple of different techniques you can go for. Either you can go for the quick TC drop, or you can try and find a woodline, find a resource. Totally different from both players. BacT did go for the insta drop, by the looks of it. And Belgium did actually move out towards the left, which will protect nearly all of your villagers. The issue now is the boars and things are a little bit further away. The berry's pretty much inaccessible. And really interested to see BacT go for the insta-barracks. I think he's probably just going to drop a drop. I think he's probably going to make a couple militias just to lame the deer. Would be my guess. Now, because you're playing against Mongols, I think it's a great move. Why not do it, right? Also, if you're playing steppe, it's always a good idea to try and get out early to hunt when this area is more safe. As the game goes along, it just gets less and less safe as it goes. And he's even laming a boar. BacT's an absolute... Look at... He's taking two boars at the same time. He's trying to take a boar from the opposite side of the map. Is that going to get across? He's got the two militias out, trying to kill the... He has to block. I think he has to block the militia. What happened to this one? Did he lose a villager? Oh no. That villager's not going to make it. There's no way! It was the opposite edge of the map. BacT's not blocking. He's not blocking. Oh, house trick. He gets it. And that one is fine. TC killed that boar. I just went back. That one went back. Did he kill another one? I missed it. Did he kill another one? Belgium's fine. He's only going to have one boar though. I mean, he still has quite a bit of food income from the deer already. Unless he killed his first one. Which I did not see. BacT literally lured a boar from here to there. Like, fuck me. And gets that other one completely fine. I mean, I guess it's fine, right? When there's no hills on the map. And it's completely straight. Like, completely straight, completely flat. Make things a little bit less intimidating. Did I leave the music on? My bad. I'll shut it off now. Just eerie silence. Silence now. Okay, Belgium does have the res. 18 pop is actually quite a common time to click up on steppe. If you're going for that nice, fast, aggressive feudal. And looks like he's just going to go for an aggressive fast archers opening. By the looks of it. We'll see if he does add any man-at-arms though. One range archers with fletching could be really nice. BacT's not too far behind either though. Got onto gold as well, so he's thinking the exact same thing by the looks of it. I mean, if we're going to go for direct engagements, Mongols versus Mayans, the archers for Mayans, of course, better, but if that's actually how it develops, it's two different things, right? That's not always the same thing. But Belgium will have a 40-second head start. Let's see where he goes with his range. I'd like close to the middle, actually. But then you also, like, the gold that could be a little bit exposed, but you can always tower it in the worst case scenario. And the villagers are totally protected here, and he does go for the range in the middle. Okay. I think I prefer it. I think I do prefer it. You also still have these monsters just running around being annoying, so it'd be nice to get rid of them. And we'll see when he gets the blacksmith up, but he's actually on the way. I was looking at his res, I was like, oh boy, he's got fucking nothing. It's because he's making the blacksmith already. He has the res to get fletching, so all good. Doesn't have a lumber camp up just quite yet. Could actually just tuck it nicely there. So BacT will have a bit of an advantage on the wood economy. But that's probably going to be the next building that Belgium does make. Besides houses. He's badly housed, which is actually a rotten time to be housed when you're trying to make archers. But I think he just gets up in time. Now, some horse blocking coming in from Belgium, looking hot. Oh, now it's actually horse blocking from BacT. The 2 archers are fletching, we'll clear up those guys, no problem. Archers coming over from BacT, just going skirms actually. Just going skirms for the meantime, okay. Well, I was surprised he's not going for some archers of his own. Especially with the food eco so weak. Maybe because he's already behind in production. Open a few skirms and then got into archers, but we'll see. I don't see where Belgium's going to be getting the rest of his food income, because he's not got a whole lot here. Does he still have villagers collecting? On the berries, which is not ideal, of course. Yeah, open skirms. Just push him back, then get on to archers. Nice call. I swear I do learn things about this game. Like, quite funny, the actual the 2 players are like the maximum distance you could possibly be between each other. Like, Belgium went right into the left, and BacT, like, didn't come out towards the gold or whatever, went towards a little bit to the right, then got the TC down quick as he could. Not exactly a game for archers, is it? Well, not in terms of distance, but for finding some isolated resources to get onto, like these berries, could be a target point. Oh, is the villagers gone from there? Oh, he went onto the deer. Okay, makes sense. The goal's isolated. And in the long run for BacT, he has safe stone and safe gold in the meantime, but he's going to have to come out to this area and claim it as his own, because it's a lot of gold and that's a lot of stone. Imagine a forward castle in this area. Now, Steppe, not the easiest map to wall on, if I'm being honest. It can be super annoying. Sometimes you can have like one tile little gaps. Really important you actually scout all towards the edge, just to make sure. And same thing here. So you got a wall here and a wall to there. So BacT's gonna have to do that. Does he still have his horse? Okay, scouts are actually out now from Belgium. Missed that one. Too busy chatting shit about other things. Big engagement coming in. It should be a great engagement for Belgium by the looks of it. BacT has better numbers, but these 3 are isolated. Other numbers are at home. And Belgium can start to make a move forward now. And great damage done. And like that, Belgium has the numbers advantage. But we do have some skirms. 1 skirm. 1 eagle out from BacT. And those guys will tank a little bit of extra damage. Now, I'm seeing more farms from BacT, so the eco is looking a lot stronger. These berries are going to saturate at some point. Belgium doesn't even have double BitAxe. Something to be concerned about. And these... How many has he got? Man, he's got a lot of sheep. These sheep will expire eventually. Now, should find the villager for free. Finally getting BitAxe. Where are the archers? Okay, kind of caught in no man's land at the moment. Do I come home to defend, or do I go forwards and find some kills? It's always a hard decision to make. You gotta make a decision, though, that's the main thing. Now, gonna run... Does BacT know that's where the TC is? Oh god. Gotta be careful, gotta be careful, gotta be careful. Quick reaction from Belgium. Quick reaction from Belgium. Oh! BacT! Trap, 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 trap. Oh no. Trap again, and again. Yikes. And he's still going for more. Okay, archers at home for BacT are doing a decent enough job, but great trap from Belgium. BacT just went right into the wrong place there. And all the military at home for BacT gets cleared up. Archer's done sufficient damage. Belgium's still 5 villagers behind, mind you. And the eco is definitely worse. Don't get me wrong, the eco is definitely worse. But BacT is on the way up. Mayans. Feels Mayans, man. Eagle's gonna destroy? Fuck yeah. Okay, did get a little palisade up there. Gold mining coming in, and this is what you do. To be honest, we don't have great wood income in the meantime, but we do need a couple more barracks, of course. And BacT, he's got so much pop space, but he wants the extra security for his gold right now because he realizes how important it is. And there's still 12 archers. We're only going to be able to produce eagles from one, so I think he's just going to open expos in the meantime, but when we do get to eagles, they're going to be super strong. Still got a decent amount of archers, right? So we're just going to open crossbows. Could be a good engagement coming in. Scouts coming over too. Are they going to tank some damage? Get a couple of nice hits. Could do a little bit of blocking on Belgium's end as well. And what a great time for BacT to lose. Is that a hole there? The fuck? Did you... There's a hole there, look. Stops there. I don't even know if Belgium realised that. Don't even think he realised. Bird range coming up. They're Mayans, of course, so you can just spam them for days. So easily. Bodkin in already. Crossbow as well. Belgium is on the way up now, but his base is super cramped. It's giving me some serious bad vibes, if I'm being honest. Serious bad vibes. Imagine siege coming forwards. It would take so long for a villager to get there, but man, forward siege would be really nice from BacT. Would be really, really challenging to deal with. Okay, archers getting good damage on the villagers from Belgium. Just having to run back to the tower in the meantime. I think he's gonna have to take an engagement with his archers here, but he'll try and delay it as long as he can. We'll see if BacT potatoes some of his army again. I don't think he's going to make that same mistake twice into the TC. But he could make that mistake into the tower, which he didn't know was there. Okay, BacT not making massive use of his time window in the meantime. He's actually took quite a bit of damage on those archers. I do love that he's adding a TC outside on the stone and the gold. He's putting 2 onto stone. That's maybe just an accident. I don't think he shift queued them onto the next one, so that would explain a few things. Bodkin and the crossbow coming in for Belgium as well. The actual crossbow numbers are very similar. Belgium's going to try and get to ballistics. Thinking about Manga die potential in the long run as well. He's got 4 on stone. And the good news is these archer upgrades will all play a part in the transition to manga dies. And ballistics from BacT. Did he see that? I was thinking, did he see that university come up from Belgium? He's like, okay, I have to do the same thing. But he actually didn't. Both players just on the same wavelength. Prioritising ballistics. Belgium just a little bit earlier, because he's behind, and then he's going to get the TC up. And the military numbers are very similar, but 3 ranges for BacT, only 2 from Belgium. And he's up against Mayan ranges, so it's going to be really easy to get this massive crossbows up. Like a TC though from Belgium. Should kind of secure both of the golds, really. On the wood lines, on the golds. If they want to run past this side now, they're going to have to get hit by a TC. If they're going to have to run by this side, they're going to get hit by the tower. So I really like it. It's just going to be a question of where is the next engagement going to come? Where is the next engagement going to come? Out here on the Mongolian steppe? At somebody's home? Who's going to add siege here? Actually, Belgium's going for it. Defensive siege. Well, kind of defensive, right? Now, how's the micro? Mines are just sick, man, honestly. They are absolutely sick. Look at the military difference now. 33 to 16. Jorge calling a GG already. There's 15 villagers banged as well. Thumb ring coming in as well now from BacT. It's just going to be extremely difficult for Belgium to get enough of a swing to come in here, and he's going to go for mangoes and he's going to hope for his best. Did BacT see the siege workshop? He did, so he's going to go for mangoes of his own as well behind it. Yeah, it's looking like BacT is not even going to need to switch to eagles. Just the Mayan archers are so much cheaper. You can just produce from them. It's got 3 ranges versus 2. Yeah, Belgium's in a very tricky spot. Very tricky spot right now. But like I said, it's quite a passive game. Belgium's going to want to take a really good engagement. If he takes a bad one, it could be the end of the game, and then it's going to be match point for BacT. Best of 7, of course. So if he goes up to 3-1, all you got to get is that 4th game for the dub. Now, it does have one more mango in here. It is 3 mangoes versus 1. Now, is BacT going to have to react? And he does. It's actually a really good timing. It's going to have to be all this time now for BacT to get back. What do we do with this mango? Do we keep it just at home, just in case? It's a good question. But there's 46 archers out, 25 for Belgium. He's going to have to do a lot of damage right now. It's still stabilising on the villa difference. Only about 10 behind. Okay, takes 1. Don't think I've seen Thumb ring come in yet. Does take a random villager going forwards from BacT. He's trying to get all of the vision right now, and here comes the splits. Where did we lose 2? Where's the other one? I think the other one's still home for Belgium. Okay, 2 coming forwards now. That's going to be an absolute bloodbath. Oh, dear lord. That is, that's not pretty, is it? Yes. That's a feel bad. That is a feels bad moment. So all the maps today are the standard DE Nomad maps. We've got a map mod that does get rid of the treaty and the orange box. If you do type in !point map mod, I'll tell you how to look it up. Just NWGO, it's in the map mod center. You can download that if you ever want to use them for your own lobbies or community games. But Free Mangonel's actually getting some really good shots on the crossbows there. Belgium needed that. Belgium did need that. Now, oh! Yikes. It's a little bit scary. Okay, it does take that mangle back. BacT is on the way up to Imperial Age. They still have 18 on gold, so he's looking alright. Pardon me, jeez. Only 12 crossbows out from Belgium, so a little bit of an issue. He does have 2 mangoes though, and there's 2 mangoes coming over. NKO Dragas, thanks to the follow, and V3G, Vegito, thank you for the follow as well. God, I really had a moment there, didn't I? And Belgium just gets absolutely brutalized there. It's down to 1 mangonel. I think once we see Imperial Age, that will be all she wrote. G plus G, it's kind of looking like it, right? It's kind of looking like it. We do have a second castle coming up. Belgium is on his way too, so he's thinking about manga dice. Doesn't have any of the stable upgrades either. Bloodlines, husbandry can be really important. And there's still, at the end of the day, there's still 36 expos that are about to turn into ARBs. About to have Bracer on them, about to have chemistry on them. It's not looking good. Bell count looks amazing, considering you're against Mayans, but we get no military. But I think Belgium's going to try and hang on in the meantime. Double siege, just trying to defend. Does he have to try and go drill here in the meantime? Drill onager? Could be kind of sick. Even getting masonry, because he's really going to have these castles. Look, Belgium's just like totally pegged in there as bracelet, ARB, chemistry. Now, provided BacT doesn't potato his army in a TC or a castle again, it should be alright. There's a lot of them are quite weak though, I will say that. He's lost like 25% of his total HP, so yep, 300 off all of them in the meantime. And the Treb's actually only going after the Siege Workshop. I don't know if that's full good use of a Treb, but yeah, I'm kind of really criticising. I do like another forward castle coming up from BacT though. And what are we going to see here? We're going to see Onager. That's going to be my guess. Drill Onager could be kind of sick. Okay, he's going Siege Engineers first. Belgium are going ham on the eco upgrades. Interesting approach. I mean, if you need your eco to be good, you definitely need it to be good now, right? You're gonna need more than Siege Engineers though, right? I mean, at least evens it up. At least evens it up. The castle's there now as well. There's 2 Trebs versus 1. Capram's coming over. There's another Treb as well. Here comes Onager. Gotta be careful. Let's have 2 mangonels in here. Not gonna have the res for drill by the looks of it. Now I think those Caprams do go down. Getting the Treb out of there. Castle should be in range of some of these guys. That's a bit of a throw in units from BacT, but he will take that mango. Yes. Delete. Boom. Get rid of that one. And somehow... Don't know why we were getting a waiting for game there. Somehow, BacT keeps his castle up. Or more up. Oh, God. One more. One more. This is exactly what Belgium needed. Okay, our mass is down to 25 now. BacT does keep his castle up. Castle's still up from Belgium as well, but BacT's coming forwards with another castle right in face. And the Onager's right there. It doesn't give a fuck. Onager's right there. On the ARPs. Oh, it misses. Oh, good shot. Good shot. Yikes. And there's not a lot there now. The villagers are going to be careful. Villagers are going to be careful. Siege Workshop does go down. I don't know what the flames have been doing. Like, sometimes I get this. It's so buggy with me. The flames are just not very good. And I think that might be it. It's looking like all she wrote. We got no military from Belgium. That was really last chance to win from him. Don't think there's any way he can defend from this now. Yeah. And it is. GG, well played to BacT. Well played to BacT. That puts him up to 3-1 now, so it gives him match point. Puts him on to match point. That was really like a last chance for Belgium there. Just needed to hope for some good luck, some good engagements, but yeah. Not today. Now, military, God, you wouldn't think it was the KD was so high, but a lot of that was just down to the last, literally the last 2 minutes. Where now, Project Belgium playing as familiar orange as usual. How about Vilfights? I mean, I suppose the res is quite isolated, right? In this map, but the only thing is in Nomad start maps, you always have the TC, so it's quite hard to predict. Like, it's not something you can go in the game as a game plan. It's not a game plan you can have for minute 0. Something you can adapt to, I think. But there is a chance something like this happens. In fact, he's landed on berries. He's landed on deer, so he's got a lot of food income. And he's Koreans, of course, so his line of sight is really, really good. Really good. He's got lots of sheep scouting around already. He's got a great look around his base. Both players are kind of close to each other. But Belgium doesn't have a single sheep. Look at the score difference because of it. And I remember somebody telling me that score difference was negligible in the early game on Nomad. Not in these kind of situations. And the BacT's TC is not even up 420. Pog. Look at that, man. That's unbelievable. He's going to have like all of the map done in like 5 minutes in game, and Belgium's going to have nothing. He has nothing. He doesn't have one sheep to scout with. This is awful for Belgium. The worst thing is, he's going to try and find sheep, and most of them are going to be gone. Please don't go that way. You're not going to find much. He is going to get those sheep. And this is where Koreans would come in really nice for him. Scout with a villager would be super, super good. That extra line of sight bonus you get. Poles villagers do regenerate on their HP. I can't quite remember the rate of it. But if you do end up going for Vilfights, then yeah, they can be pretty strong. I think he's going to hop on some more little sheep there. Oh, he's... Oh, come on. Oh, shit. And somehow, I'm a little bit worried. Okay, that's about to expire. Does have a couple more sheeps coming in. Gotta keep scouting, so keep in mind the villager counts are pretty much equal, but Belgium is having to scout with a vill. And BacT is definitely not. Look at that. Look at the octopus. The octopus is, by and large, amazing. Looking really strong. Don't see any boars though from BacT. So there's not a, you can see if we kind of zoom out, there's not a lot of gold in the map, right? There's really not a lot of stone. But there is lots of hills. There's lots of wood. And a little bit surprised we didn't see Tatars picked. I really rate Tatars on this map. Especially how many sheep there are. How many hills are you get to see? There's a lot of cringe hills? Yep. I mean, the hills are just ridiculous. Look at it. And these hills, I fucking hate these things. These are like the worst. These are the worst things ever. They are pure cringe. Like, how does this make sense? Just lots of peaks. And there is a full work up towards the back there. A little bit sad, just not on the berries. I don't know if we did see it. Probably not. Nope. Oh, come on. Is that for real? Didn't see that at all. Does see the boar though, which is nice. And I think he'll just bring it into the villagers here. Or will he go all the way to the TC? I think he just goes to the builds here. Maybe just works around the full work. Or is he going for the TC? To be fair, they are running out of sheep, so yeah, going for the TC. BacT, though, doesn't have any boars at all, and I think that's already going to be the second boar from Belgium, so despite the, I don't want to say bad start, I'd say more of an unfortunate start, and that's sometimes what happens in Nomad. You don't start with any sheep to scout with, and that is your early game scout. And BacT is just, oh boy, look at that, man, that's fucking unbelievable. That's so good. And Belgium has added some more now, and he's started to scout about a little bit more. I don't think he quite knows where BacT is yet, but he might have lost something here. But not 100% sure. And BacT taking Loom. Does he have the res? Not quite just yet. Okay, boom. There he goes. Just over 9 minutes. 18 pop on his way. Now, does he have any gold access? Nope. But he is going to go to stone, and that means he is going to go towards towers. He's going to go towards towers. And this is one map where towers can be super effective because the amount of gold and whatnot is just so low. It can be really hard to just go simply back onto another source somewhere. But I wonder if Belgium's just going to go on to the stone and get the gold from there. That could be another option with poles. You generate, is it, what is the stat? Is it you generate 50%? I'm not 100% sure. That's probably a confusing language I just used. But I think it's you generate 50% of the gold what you collect from stone, which is actually quite a lot for something you're not even committing to. And he's not too far behind, only 30 seconds. But BacT is preparing. Does Belgium see that already? No, he does not. He's even trying to lame the dock. I'm so used to saying that. Trying to lame the barracks of Belgium. Stonewalls behind it. I love it from BacT. Not enough players do this. Not enough players go for the stonewalls when you're going for a trush. Now, barracks should come up. Belgium isn't on stone. He isn't on gold as of yet, so he's just going to have to switch focus from his wood here. I mean, there's lots of wood, guys. And more often than not, you're starting TCs on wood anyway, so not the biggest problem. Gonna go for the wall in. Okay, second tower being dropped in range of the first one. I do love that. Belgium does scare it off in the meantime. He's got Poles. He's got Polish villagers. You think Koreans are good? Wait till you meet the Poles, man. I mean, BacT coming forwards for a Trush is kind of playing into the Pole strength, isn't it? Kind of plays into their strength. The villagers regenerate HP, so it's very easy for them to just send them backwards. They're gonna gain. Very, very slowly, but they will gain HP. I actually microed back two of the stronger ones. Now, BacT does want that up. They can just batter it down. They can just batter that one down. I don't like that tower. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. And that one should go down, no problem at all. I think you need to get the wall off in front of the tower, which you won't. And now, Stable going to be coming up from Belgium. And he's got a villager lead. He does have a villager lead. And here come the full work. And the farms. Has this been a well thought out design from Belgium all along? Okay. Villagers bugging out a little bit there. Gonna take a villager from Belgium. Could take this other one here. These villagers from BacT are very weak. Oh, got the wall in there. Did he? No, I don't think he did. I think he's got a micro back this weak one now. Are we seeing scouts being produced? Nope, not as of yet. And that tower's gonna go down. And BacT needs to get his builds out there, and does. Well, tower rush, a little bit of a fail in the meantime, but BacT is just going to go for it again. Did he lose the stone? I don't think he did. He is committed to stone now, though, so he's like, I need to go for towers. I need to go for towers. Scouts are on the way. Gonna see horse collar first. No eco upgrades from BacT in the meantime. I'm liking Belgium's position more and more, because he's reacted very well to the towers. And the one with the barracks just coming up from BacT now. Only just coming up. Now, what's the vision like from Belgium? You see, look how he's developed as the games went on. It's actually very good now, right? He still doesn't exactly know where he does see the mill here. Probably won't expect it being so close to the TC. BacT pretty much sees everything. Still scouting with the sheep. And did he see the stable? He did actually see the stable. Koreans, man. Terrains are so weird on this map. Yeah, that's a weird map to play. It can be super punishing. It can be super punishing. More often than not, though, it's the games are generally pretty entertaining to cast on 1v1 Mountain Pass from the top level games that I've seen. I mean, Poles versus Koreans is not one thing that would just leap out towards me. Okay, Spearmen are out. Gotta be careful. Not ideal. Stable coming up now from BacT. Does get the wall. Should take a little bit more damage, but doesn't. Outpost did come up there. Double full work in the back. Looking beautiful. And Town Watch is also in from Bogham. But mass spears just to defend from BacT in the meantime, and he does see this really seen the mill. He will know that's where the TC is now. Well, he should do. But don't do a BacT. Now, BacT's only just getting double bit axe. He doesn't have horse collar yet. His eco is a little bit frail, but he's still on this board. Does have some berries he's still taking as well, so he doesn't have to transition onto farms just of yet. Belgium's done it already, of course, because, well, the farms are so strong, aren't they, with Poles. And look at his food count. Look at his food count, man. He's not on gold, though, but he does have the gold up in the back here. Is that right against it? Looks like it. Is it? So hard to see. No, it's not. I see the game in perspective in this map sometimes. It's super hard. But he's definitely thinking towards Castle Age now. And BacT going for a super defensive tower in the stone there. Probably thinking about war wagons in the long run, right? I think he's gonna get all those villagers back. Looks like it. Belgium pretty much has the res though. Pretty much has the res, just waiting on the goal. Does he have that second building? Does he have that second building? I see a stable. I don't see a market. I don't see a blacksmith. Obviously, it's been a very hectic game. Even... Oh, that's why the tower was there. Run the full bark on the berries, which is quite a big investment, right? And there's the blacksmith. And BacT even going for the tower on the goal, just to deny it in the long run. But BacT's eco is not looking too hot. It's not looking too hot. The towers haven't really got him a whole lot. Oh, he's denied some resources, right? So, I mean, the full bark on the berries, not crazy. We have all this in the background. This tower denied the wood again. It's only a lumber camp, and this one didn't even have Bogum on it, but it is denied in the long run. Bogum's still not on stone. He is not, but I think he's just going to try and spam some knights when he gets into Castle Age, and he is on the way up. Might even get white cav when he gets there. Are they blue or orange? Okay, they're both orange. That's fine. Forging, bloodlines, +1 armor. Looks like we're going to get light cav when we do get there. And actually just going to take the engagement right now. And those light cav, or those scouts from BacT are going to be going on the way down. But Bogum's got to be careful. Spearman's coming over. Although they do have upgrades. Boom, down they go. I'd love to see the Spearmans come forward as well. Spearman does come over from Bogum from that angle. BacT's a little bit out of position right now with his own. And I think we're just going to see the Night Spam come in. The thing is, Night Spam with UTs, it's just too expensive though, right? On an open map like this, I think you're just better sinking it in 2 nights. That is an expensive upgrade. We'll see if that's something we can do long term, especially with the lack of gold. It would be pretty nice. But the UT pays off in a few nights. It's not so much that it pays off, it's more that you have to bank all of that res to get to it. And when you're banking all of that, you're not producing. That's when things start to get difficult. Now, double eco upgrades from Belgium. So the farms are looking hella hot. He is on stone, but even just a castle in general would be really nice from Belgium. And then here comes pikemen. Here also comes wheelbarrow as well. So eco is looking really good from Belgium. BacT's still not quite up yet. He's came totally off stone, so he's not thinking about war wagons in the long run. If he's not thinking about war wagons, what's he going to be thinking now? What's he going to be thinking? Gonna be a tough one. I'd love to see Belgium start to clear up the towers, and he is. Yep. Didn't notice the siege workshop come up, so he's gonna start ramming them down. Good job. Is he gonna think about a TC somewhere else? Don't know really where you could go with it, but potentially. Pikemen are out already. I don't know what the answer for BacT is here. He is back on stone now. It's gonna take a long time to get a good war wagon mass. Meanwhile, your opponent's already in Castle Age. Already making knights. On stone of his own. How far is BacT willing to YOLO this? How far is Belgium ready to go with this? Got 2 rams out now. Beautiful work. I think you just stay 1 TC. Keep on the military production, or he isn't spending a lot of res, to be honest. Mangonel coming out. 3 more knights as well. And I'm loving the pressure from Belgium. He's got good military numbers. He's on the gold back here. I didn't see gold mining come in, so that's a little bit of an issue, but he is going for that TC in that spot there. Probably the only one you really think about going for. And BacT's just going to try and run into its tower there. It does get one in. Does get all of them in. Good work. But the clear-up's already starting to begin. And I think that tower's going to go down, and those villagers will be exposed afterwards, which should be -5 there. BacT's still another 10 seconds to get in. His actual resources is not looking good. He's totally off gold. Does have 7 on stone somewhere. Yep, in here. And the guard towers are in as well now. But no murder holes, of course. I doubt we're going to see the stable get used. If I'm being fully honest. And looks like BacT did escape with 1 bill. The pikemen are even in the rams now. They can go a wee bit faster, you know? Is BacT going to add TCs in the back here somewhere? Belgium's in a great spot. And the damage he's doing looks totally sufficient. We've got 22 military to 6. Villager count's still competitive, but TC's going to go down. Double monastery coming up from BacT, but he's only got 200 gold in the bank, so he's going to have to get Sanctity. Probably going to have to get Fervor in the long run as well. But he's going to go straight on to the monks and hope for the best. Monks and pray. And how is this still not down yet? Is somebody repairing it? Okay, it's bugging out. Just can't see it getting repaired. I think it is though. Now Belgium, look at that. Beautiful farming. Beautiful, beautiful farming. He's got so much res now. I wonder if he just thinks about castle and then clicking up to him. Or does he then go for the castle, then go for the unique deck? That is the question. TC in the front here, actually. And all those villagers are going to go down from BacT's now. 8 vills behind. Double rams coming in. Going to try and take out the knights. No redemption on the monks, so good luck taking out these guys. All you gotta do is flood down some light cav as well. Now just micro them back. The rams do micro back a lot easier, and they've got pikemen in them as well. Do we see where the monks are? Okay. I mean, losing the pikemen would be kind of rough as well, but the pikemen are going to go after them. I think we've got enough knights here where we can commit, we can dive. And oh boy, that looked like a lot, but there's a lot of numbers there from Belgium. Very hard for BacT to get out of that situation. He's going to go for a panic castle in the back, and he calls it GG. And he calls it GG. So it's 3-2. So we're going to go into a BacT home map next. What is design? Yeah. And God, it really comes back to that. That tower rush just failed. Failed massively. And Belgium was thinking about that transition to Imp. Like a 35-minute uptime and Mountain Pass, so it's super solid. Maybe the farms are just that good. Didn't see it coming from Pulse. Didn't see it coming. Now, could we be going to 7 games here? We've already got 5. I'm more than happy with that. That's fantastic. And it's going to be African clearing next for BacT. African clearing. Let's take a look at the draft then. Now, if it's African clearing, and with a loss for Koreans, win for Poles, maybe Sicilians or Vietnamese there from Belgium. I would be expecting Britons and Land Nomad. Those Sicilians could work there as well. Maybe Vietnamese. And we've got Bohemians, Spanish, and Indians. I mean, Spanish and Indians both really work in African clearing. What do we think? He's got to go for Indians and African clearing, hasn't he? It'd be extremely odd to pick Indians and then not use them. Great series so far. It has been a really good series. Competitive games for sure. And that was I think the player choices between the two of them has been justified of picking both Belgium and BacT. Because like it can be tough finding a show match and like not getting competitive games, and I think that's like a nightmare. If you have like a best of five and it's like 3-0, you're like fuck. So making sure you have the right players and the right settings to try and ensure that it's competitive as possible is important, and having the right players to make sure they take it seriously enough as well. Yeah, BacT and Belgium both love. They both have a love for Nomad. So glad these two are on it. And I think they're in lobby at the moment. Should be going live in the next couple of seconds. And we'll be going into African clearing, and that would mean if we do have a game number 7, it would be going to land Nomad. That's where we'd be going. But we need to get through a game number 6 first. 6. I think they've just went in, by the looks of it. Not just yet. Well, appreciate everybody being here for the show match today. Should be hosting some more in the future, hopefully. Hosting some more low elo tournaments as well. We've got a few more finals coming up in the 2v2 tournament I hosted, and Wandering Squires 2. Okay, RB Live. Okay, we're just getting there, choosing the map. Then we will be out. Who is going to take it then? We got BacT still one game up. And for Belgium to win, he would have to win the last 3 home maps. Who we got here? Vinegar thanks, Boggum. Thanks for putting this together. Been awesome so far. It has been good, hasn't it? It's been good games. I think in terms of draft, you've got to fancy BacT. You've got to fancy his chances with Spanish, Indians, Bohemians over Vietnamese, Sicilians, and Britons. Like, oh boy, oh boy. Those are the bat chests. Gotta love the bat chests. See, some people get it, some people don't. Some people just don't understand bat chest. And it's quite sad. I'm not going to name any names, but if you're out there, you know who you are. The people that don't understand bat chest. You don't have to understand it. All you gotta do is accept it. I heckin' love Nomad. Exactly. We all love Nomad here. Okay, let's get in this. Belgium's changed colour. Belgium has changed colour. Controversial. And I think I know why. So Belgium usually picks orange. Orange is disastrously hard to see on African clearing because it's a desert terrain. It's so hard to see. And I'm pretty sure that's why he's changed. He's went up to purple now, and it's good for us because to be... Oh god, BacT, that TC is rough. To be absolutely fair, It is super hard to see. In Belgium, I'm glad he's changed to purple, and now we can see it as well. And we do have Spanish for BacT, so he has went for his top 7 available. Can't blame him on that one. I think that's probably the best choice to make when you're in the, the really towards the end of the series now. You want to be playing your best civs, and still has good civs available if we go to a game number 7. But he's went for this TC right in the middle. I think he's gonna have to woodline. He's gonna have to lumbercamp one of these woodlines because it's so far to walk. Now you absolutely want to get on a shorefish to start. And I think the ideal situation is you do get a pond towards the edge, so your villagers have less distance to walk. Now there's so much hunt on this map. You can see there's zebras, there's rhinos right next to the TC from Belgium. I think it depends whether it generates elephants or rhinos. I'm not too sure. I think it's totally random, just depending on which game it is. And I think it's always zebras, right? Pretty sure it's always zebras. Now, Spanish things to get the TC up nice and fast, so you pretty much always maintain close to a villa lead in the Dark Age, or should do. So we'll see how that one plays out. But God, this... Okay, BacT does have a stone here. Stone's kind of between both of them. Obviously, you want to be going for conks. It's a super open map, right? All this wood towards the edge. Look at it. It's horrible, right? So conks can be very, very strong in African clearing. Usually Spanish are just... The eco is a nice little bonus where you can just maintain that extra villa lead. So it's usually super nice. And pretty much any Nomad map. I'm just concerned about the wood sitch for BacT. I really am concerned. And Belgium actually landed on wood. So that's super nice. He won't even need to go straight out to this wood. He's right on these little pieces, and it's... I'm gonna get murdered for saying it. Baobab? Baobab? I'm pretty sure it's Baobab, right? And I get 200 wood. In comparison to the wood on the outside, which is only palm trees, and there are 100, so... Half wood available. And BacT going for the early barracks again. Wow. So he's going to try and get rid of the... He's going to try and get rid of the hunt. Honestly, I've never seen this done on 1v1 African clearing. How much wood is left in that? Okay, he's going to be super... Ooh, he's going to be... BacT's going to have to long range him. I'm calling it now. He's going to have to long range those trees. He's not going to have the wood to drop a lumber camp. No, I'm not actually sure. I think it's going to be close. No Indians? Yeah, he picked Indians, but not used them. Spanish was the top pick from BacT, so I'm not surprised he's used them. And is he going to lose that militia? That'd be super rough after making that investment. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see Indians, I'm being fully honest. Now, how much wood's left? You're fucking kidding. There's no way. That is outrageous. There's no way. Calculated. Blind luck. And this is why I'm not too sure about a drush on African clearing. Very easy to just wall it out. I mean, the mill will go down, but you can repair it, of course. And if I'm Belgium, I'm kind of happy that BacT's made a big investment here. I mean, you have so much food, so it's not crazy, right? But yeah, I'm not 100% sure on this. But we'll see. We will see. Belgium has lots of food. Does he have that second building? He does not. He does not have that second building. And I think he's going to try and fight this. Somebody tell Belgium he's not Poles again. Somebody tell him he's not Poles. We need that second building though. I just don't know. Where is he going to go for it? He's surely going to go for the wood, right? just going to take so long to get over there. It's delaying that Feudal Age time so much. You can just kind of swing them onto the Goldo if needed. Militias, just looping round. BacT 100% will be playing for the FC here. He wants to try and get to Conks. And militias are coming. 5 versus 3. Low HP is on 1. So it's 105 HP versus 189. I mean, there's 2 more coming over. I mean, if BacT does get a nice block in here, could be dangerous. I think you got to send the other 2 now. Maybe split them up left and right. Left and right. Probably doesn't really want to isolate them either, so we're just going to come back in the meantime. But I think 5 versus 3 here should be fine, especially if one that has lost quite a few HP. 15 gone already. There is also the zebras here, but it's 2 on one side. Got to be careful, that one's locked in now. One thing this does is it idles all the wood eco from Belgium. Now 3 each side. Gotta be careful. And I think, yeah, maybe just move everyone to the same side. Can we get some quick walls up? It's really not in BacT's interest to take bad fights. The longer these guys stay alive, the more he can idle. But I'd love to see some walls up right now. Bang, 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 bang. BacT is on the way up. Got 2 on gold. Should have enough. Should have enough food. Might. It's going to struggle to drop both the buildings instantly, I think. But we'll see what Belgium goes for here. This is super important, actually. Just idling his wood eco so much. In fact, he should just run away. Yep, he's going to come back in. What did we go for? Do we even have a barracks up? We do. Stable coming up from Belgium up here. Yes, Sicilians, of course. So if we do get some spearmen out from BacT, well, they're not going to do as good. Damn zebras getting away. Okay, market. It doesn't quite have the wood just yet. And he has took those villagers off of wood, so he's going to have to get there. He does have 3 on stone. 4 on stone? Where are they? Where are the stone villagers? It says 3 on stone, right? Where are they? That's all the wood I'm looking at. Okay, they were just moving. Duh. Okay, the militias are still alive. They took some HP damages. Spearmen even getting involved now as well. Just microing the spear around. Love it. So the spearmen... sorry, microing the scout around. So the spearmen are going to get some nice hits now. But BacT is going to be on the way up, guys. And once conks are out, super difficult to deal with. The one good thing from Belgium is that BacT's whole base here is just an absolute mess. It's so far from his TC. Is he going to get in time? BacT really needs to rush up these walls. He's even going for stone walls. Oh boy, oh boy. Does Belgium come forwards with a tower? Oh, he's only got dungeons, that's right. He's only got dungeons. Oh, yikes. And I don't know if we go here. He did... Oh. The troops are in. The troops are in. Does have 3 spears. Does have 2 scouts. Towers here, but now they're totally locked in now because BacT got the wall up. He does see the stone there. He does see the stone there. I think we get over here. Yeah. Good man, good man. Just kind of repositions the dungeon, which is a much better position. And actually BacT's totally off of stone in the meantime, which really kind of throws in these troops getting in. The military getting in has totally interrupted the rhythm. And he had to drop a tower. So it puts him back even further. How are we looking down here from Belgium? Okay, does have a 5 villager head start. Keep in mind that's a lot of the idle time from Castle Edge, but BacT has nearly a minute. Only 1 second from Belgium, and look, he's even having to go for the counter tower here. And that dungeon had a great head start, and it's these guys are still idling the eco from BacT, so really nice. And he's gonna try and rush us down. Belgium really needs to get the walls up. Does. Okay, good job there. Sends out another one. BacT's in Castle Age. Can just repair from the other side. Debating the tower fire now. Donjon is going down. The Donjon's not getting any hits on the watchtower. He's not getting a single hit. He's having to come out more. Having to come out and, I think, to be battered down the tower. To be battered down the tower. Nope, just going to get the villagers out there now. I think the Donjon's going to go down and Belgium looks like in a really tricky spot. Although the castle has been massively denied in the meantime. We're not too far away from clicking up ourselves. We do have a blacksmith, do have a stable, so we can get there. Just waiting on the food now. What are we going to do with these villagers? Do we whack them on stone ourselves? I mean, BacT's, he's in panic mode, to be honest, because he's just gone mass onto stone. And I think we're going to go mass on stone from Belgium as well. And keep in mind, he's Sicilians, right? He is Sicilians. So we're going to have... Oh, I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close in terms of who gets that castle up first. Oh no, we've not... No, 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 no. Belgium. Unless he just wants it for TCs. Maybe he does. Okay, maybe he's happy just defending then with monks when he does get there. I was hoping for the fucking castle war. Not today. Not today. So, we all know how Spanish play, right? We're gonna get to conks. How aggressive is BacT gonna get with the castle? That's the question. That is gonna be the question. Does he just play defensive to get the conks out? And maybe just secure some more resources? There's 2 towers here already, so not gonna be the most important thing. Do we come right forward in front of the production? Or do we try and come to the stone and the gold here? I think if I'm BacT, I'd probably come here. But BacT might be more aggressive and then try and come over here. But here? Okay, on top of the production it is. Now, how's Belgium going to react? How is he going to react? Double monastery, like the approach. That can do the work against conks. The thing is, you're kind of relying on the RNG gods. You are kind of relying on RNG. But the gold income's alright. I think we're going to have to see a TC here. We don't have the stone. TC up in the wood line, so that will secure it. I suppose we do have the TC here as well. And we can just keep the monks by the gold in the meantime. And then these villagers will be secured. Maybe we'll see another TC on stone here. I'm not too sure. But we do have the stone deposits and the gold at the bottom as well. Villager count, pretty competitive for both players. 32 to 34. Conks are going to be in. And what are these guys doing here? Okay, do we really want to lose our monks to spearmen? Oh no. Okay, 2 conks coming in, 2 conks coming in, 2 conks coming in. Garrison. Oh no, that's great value from BacT. And like, all the conks we've got to do is get in nice and close. But 2 spearmen actually getting pretty close. But I think both the monks went down there. I think Belgium's really going to need fervor, sanctity, all that jazz to really help. And he needs RNG. Ah, come on, man. Give him a conversion. Give him a fucking conversion. What the hell? This is the thing when you play monks against conks. You're just... part of you is relying on it. Okay, back out to the gold now. There's a $100 Showmatch, guys, so there's a reason to stay in this game. $70 versus $30. It's quite a difference. Not to be sniffed at. We do have quite a bit of gold here. Now, gonna go for the conversion in this one. Your army is my army. Are we gonna get one? Okay, nice. That was a good conversion. And then the monk just gets healed up. Maybe we can start thinking about sanctity. Not as of yet. Where are the conks for BacT? Okay, just running back in. Flipping around a little bit. Finding out this kind of TC has actually been abandoned. We do have 3 monks now. 3 conquistadors. Where is the conk for Belgium? It's going forward, so we're going to get another conversion. Nope. Like I said, you really have to rely on the RNG. Fucking lucky. Yep. Sometimes you just don't get... Here we go. Nope. And that conk could do a lot of damage up north, keep in mind. And Belgium's just going to try and keep on it. It needs that market up, though. He really does need that market up. I don't know if that conk's going to get discovered. Villager count's still competitive for Belgium. Come on, give him one. Okay, gets one. That one's going to die, of course. Does get a little bit of damage before it goes. That's not been noticed up in the north as of yet. Could take a few villagers, which would be fantastic value for Belgium. Should Death pick up Sanctity? It would give him a little bit extra time, and when you're relying on monks, I think you have to go for it, just because... Oh god. BacT's still not realised. Having that little bit extra time, that could be the difference between taking really good conversions and not. That extra couple of seconds, and BacT's still not noticed. He's down 3 villagers, he does finally pull them away. Double monastery coming up in this part of the map for Belgium now as well. Not sure what the wood price is like. Fucking conks, man. Whoever thought a gunpowder unit on horses was a good idea for an Age of Empires game? Outrageously good. An outrageously good unit. And I think that monastery will go up, but at what cost? Probably about the same cost that the BacT lost up in the north here. And he can't lose those villagers because he got stolen. Does get the stone for an RTC. Don't know where he's going to go with it. But he does have enough. Siege Workshop and the Mangonel has been popped out from BacT. And is he just going to potato his numbers in here? He needs Sanctity. We do need Sanctity. And Belgium does call it GG. Not much you can do in that situation. Conquistadors all over him. Not looking too hot. BacT does take the win 4-2 in this best of 7 show match between himself and Project Belgium. Congratulations to BacT.